was afraid to love, wearing a heart that was paper thin. Thought it'd break with each unhappy ending.
Yeah! Good, Mr. Burger. Oh. Mmm. Why? Okay, Bug's comment didn't come up, but that NG's did. Okay, that's fine. As long as somebody's came up. Okie dokie, children. Right. Fantastic. So we have here. Aha. Bug. Oh, we find it. Necrons as Dazzle. Caverns of Siberia. Yeah, Bug. So who have we got? We have Dazzle and Necrons. I'm not in a tournament. I don't know, guy. Is it because you're bad? Marco should be an S-Class. I beat Marco on Toe. MJ beat Latov on Toe as well. Maybe you just need to beat players too, or maybe you need to beat players on Toe, honestly. Right. I mean, I'm just getting a glass of wine. Fill my wine! It's fine, chat. We saved it. We saved it. Okay, cheers. Oh, my heart is pounding, boys, but that might just be because I'm unhealthy. Anyone like to co-cast? Guy? You have guests? Are they watching the stream? Guy, come on. Prediction. Oh yes, if you're watching on Twitch. Prediction. It's a Ukrainian girl. Guy, I want a Ukrainian girl. Does he have a friend? Necrons. Dazzle. Get a 5-minute prediction. She does. Guy, get the stream in front of her now. Tell me when she's ready. One 183 centimeters. So, do I look like I care? Do I have a woman anyway? Go get one. No, I want you to get me one. Okay, so we have Dazzle versus Necrons, boys and girls, ladies and germs. Welcome to everyone in the stream on both platforms. Okay, and that live Excellent, fantastic. And away we go. Game number 1 going to be played on Taverns. That was it. Ah, my grape juice. Lovely grape juice. So, top left we have Mr. Dazzle, and the bottom right we have Mr. Necrons. It's the best of 7. Hey, Lloyd, how's it going, man? So, boys and girls in YouTube, boys and girls in just in Twitch. If you are watching this on the tubes, do go check out TTV Fortune Scales. If you are watching it on Twitch, do go check out YouTube/Fortune Scales. We're gonna do some more. We're gonna do some more cross-platform stuff now. Sander, Dazzle was with Gunman, if I remember correctly. Dazzle was with Gunman in the Fortune Scales 2v2 back in October 2020. Which you were in, Sander, if I remember correctly. I had no idea who in the world you were. So I thought you were some random Mexican chap. Ah! We got a top shagger! We got a top shagger! Now you guys on different platforms can't see each other. You can't see each other. You're not in the same chat, but you can. I've made it so you can see the different icons here. So drop a sub if it's free. It should all be free on YouTube. Everything on YouTube is free. There is no and any drop a follow, drop a sub, and any money that goes in goes to the community. But nothing on YouTube should be paywall. YouTube keeps the VODs forever. Twitch keeps them for 60 days. That's why I'm doing this. The tournament stuff from now on, I really want to, ideally, thank you very much, Lloyd. Ideally, I want to stream every tournament thing on YouTube. Just makes life easier for all of us, right? So we have 6 miners out for Dazzle. 5, excuse me. I was told by Necrons that he has improved a lot recently, and he's gotten a lot more scary. Necrons, of course, played. Necrons, of course, played Neek the other week. Yeah, that's funny. I played. Yeah, boys, if you want to break the got the colors wrong. No, you got the colors wrong. See? Clearly. Damn it! Do go talk to each other in the other chats. If you want to go and break the animation over here, all go and subscribe to YouTube. Or follow on YouTube. I have half the followers on YouTube that I do on Twitch. Link below the stream. Or exclamation point YouTube. There we go. Enough shameless advertising now. So behind all this, Necron's absolutely playing this like an A-class player. Nice moving. I like this war factory down here. It means you can spam emergency drones. I don't like it when players group their wars together. Too easy for super weapons to knock out. Not that we're likely to see super weapons on this map. Although Chrono out of an ally player, possible. But Necrons, I as a reasonable B tier level player. Blazer, what do you mean I'm one of our unhealthiest people alive? I've got a healthy glass of grape juice here. I had bacon rolls for breakfast. I had leftover pizza from last night for lunch, and I plan on having burgers for dinner. Oh, maybe I'll have fish and chips. Fish and chips could be good. Fish and chips. I think fish and chips is the answer, boys. Yeah, Lloyd. Yeah. It's RA2, Lloyd. It's RA2. I know it's not your cup of tea, but if we can, we'll get a Yuri's Revenge game after this. Okay, so we got a split over on the right hand side here. Right now, Necrons just absolutely bossing it. We see a ref. We see Rex on the left hand side, expecting Jesso's radar is nowhere to be seen. But there is the fight. My face. I expect we'll see lots of allied from these two. And that really is the coup de grace push. Good coup de grace. Nice number of Rockies, just it's not enough. And a dog follower was set over here. What a disaster! Oh, shambles, boys. But nice try from Dazzle. Nice try from Dazzle. Lloyd, same password as usual. Necrons versus Dazzle. I might have lost my cursor. Nope, cursor is back. Yeah, Dazzle would have. Yeah, Lloyd. So password number password number 2. Map number 2. Danath. Cool. So.
Hello, mate. You okay?
Yeah, good man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. To be fair, I'm on a new microphone with a new audio setup. So if there's any echo, just let me know, and I'll just jump out.
Silky sexy.
Yeah, but I'm on speakers now rather than headphones. So if there's any echo and I haven't really tried it, then just let me know, and I'll just jump out.
Okay, will do. Oh, it sounds sexy AF right now. Ask Lloyd.
How was your Friday?
My Friday's good. Sorry, bear with me. My Friday's relatively uneventful so far. I'm seeing Hotwire tomorrow, so I can't be drinking too heavily today. So Dan, have you played this map in QM? Is it in Yuri's?
This is not in Yuri's, this map.
Okay. Oh yes. Sorry.
There's a few maps in RA2 that definitely could be brought over to Yuri's, and I think the boys Berg and that are there's new maps coming into Yuri's now. There was 2 last month and 2 this month, so yeah, I think it's a matter of time before we see a bigger map pool for Yuri. So it should be nice. This map, I think I saw this for the first time with yourself. I really like this map. I think it's really nice. It's a good map.
I feel like there's not. It's one of there's a lot of ore on the map, but it's a lot where you start. And so if the game goes beyond that sort of 7-8 minute point, that extra ore in the top right and the bottom left really becomes important, and you fight over it quite hard. I'd really love to see how this plays in Yuri's. And if you, I mean, start off with testing, you know, SVA. I have a question from chat. What is GOT?
Game of Throws.
A Game of Thrones. Fantastic.
Yeah. Game of Thrones. So me and Doofus had that nickname for the 2v2 tournament, which happened a while ago. Yeah, and it kind of suits me because quite often I'll lead in a series. So we both kept it the same, and obviously all of my videos that from my Twitch goes on to Doofus's platform. So
yes, I forgot. Yes.
Yeah, have a little link there. So yeah. By the way, who is Dazzle? I feel like I've seen him in FFGs, but I don't actually know him from show matches.
Yeah, so I don't know him really. I think he's somewhere in the Middle East. I think I don't want to. He hasn't been. Sander says he hasn't seen him in 2-3 years. He was in the FC 2v2, if I remember correctly. He was paired with Gunman.
This is quite big already. I'm just gonna interrupt. Like Dazzle has taken that oil. That oil is huge because he's already expanded on his side.
Oh no! Kill it, please!
Yeah.
Yes.
That's huge. It's well worth diving for, and he hasn't really lost anything. I think he lost a Rhino for that, but he's got 2 miners on the left-hand side on them gems, and that's really big. Necrons really probably need to consider moving to the right-hand side, otherwise he's going to be in trouble because his opponent has just eaten big amounts of gems, and he's not.
This double miner on gems on the left is scary, and this is RA2. He's on 3 miners right now. Dazzle was not expecting. Necrons was not expecting this. Necrons are 5 miners. Taking out that expansion point is pretty big. Necrons is going to move. Necrons. I knew moving.
I don't know. I think he has to. I think he has to try and move to the gems. I think he needs to. But equally, once he's mined these gems, then it is 5 miners versus 4. Oh, that was close.
I'll put the top. Yeah, dude, that gem, that mine drone. Jeff, I can use words.
I didn't. I kind of like looked at the pool for the players and kind of, without really knowing too much about some of the RA2 players, kind of thought that Necrons would fall to one of the lower ranked players. But he's already 1-0 up against Dazzle. That's nice. Has he already played a game so far?
I will have to check after this. I haven't streamed everything. I mean, Dazzle, Necron said about this map that he hadn't ever played it, right? So, I think if Necrons loses this game, that is not necessarily indicative of his skill. He did lose 6-2 to Neek the other day. Talking about Necrons here. And he also threw out, while we're waiting in lobby, that Dazzle's been getting really good. In the last, he's looked pretty solid in the last few weeks. So we shall see.
We're gonna try and move his MCV here.
This is not going to be nice.
Brave. So he's gonna be brave, but it is nice. Yeah, he needs to defend. He's gonna dive on that MCV. No, he doesn't. Right, so he backs out.
The tank control. Yeah. It's over, son. Well, that's Dazzle does the same thing. No, it is over, comrade. GG. And Dazzle takes game 2.
Small moment there. I think there's a real shift. I mean, like, I've only been playing competitively, like, sort of over the last year, but I feel like there's a real, like, swing in terms of, like, there's so many good C and B class players at the minute. Loads of players, like people like Necrons, for example, people saying like, he's really improved. He's becoming really scary. Like there's loads of players at the minute. I feel like, giving a lot of good players for a run for their money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
There's a few good up and coming players. We did our tier list for Yuri's Revenge last night.
I saw you put me in exactly the right place, just above Guy.
Oh, good.
You're
probably the only person that will ever say that about their own rank. But there's so many players at like the bottom to mid B class.
So close. I saw myself mid C, and I was like, "Yep, absolutely, I'm fine with that."
Yeah. But I feel like I really do mean this. I feel like if you didn't play on stream, and no one was watching you and everything, and you took on some players who are above you, like like Revos and people like that, I feel like you'd give loads of people some really, really good games. But
I see. I find myself play better when I'm on stream, but I'm taking it seriously. If that makes sense. Sometimes I'll play on stream and I'll just kind of not be. My heart won't be in it.
Yeah.
But I do also find that,
Player defeated.
and I was saying while I was saying this, I had my fingers automatically went N and D and started spamming it at this, thinking that I was gonna play. Like playing on stream, like in front of an audience, I kind of feel like, oh, don't screw up, and so I'll play a little bit more seriously. Whereas if I'm on my own, I tend to not feel that pressure of don't fuck up in front of an audience. Yeah, Ed saying he's being Euros is an absolute lie. I think that's Ed wanting to get in the intermediate tournament.
It's some of the players like Ed are quite hard because they don't play that much Yuri, so it's kind of hard to rank them. And you like your sort of natural reaction is think of how good are they sort of thing, and then you think they're good, but it's hard. You got to remember you got a difference between Yuri's Revenge and RA2.
Yes.
There were some players like Sander that we didn't get put in there just because it's so rare to see them play on Yuri's Revenge. Or any sort of thing, so.
Sander played me in Euros the other day, and okay, he beat me, but I mean, I feel like it was questionable. It wasn't a fair test. As you said, I was playing on stream, so probably not playing particularly hard.
If you start adding people like Sander, you end up then with a list of like 100 players that predominantly play RA2 but do play some Yuri. So kind of try to keep it on a lower level, but yeah, scores 1-1 here. It's nice. Also, it's really refreshing to see an allied player on.
Right. Loving Dazzle, seeing Dazzle as allied, and in RA2 as well. I do feel like Allied has fewer options in RA2 than they do in Yuri's. In Yuri's, you can do, in Yuri's, you can get a 2-minute lap and you can go GGIFVs. You've got the BFs. And it's RA2, so your Soviet rush is not going to hit you as early. And the whole thing is just a nicer experience for Allied in Yuri. In RA2, I feel like Yuri RA2 Allied is clearly bottom bitch.
Yeah, sure.
And it makes life very difficult. Yeah, once upon a time there was no RA2 QM, so everyone in CNCnet was guilty of playing the best game modes as Blazer. But we do see 6. Off to work. Have a good one. Sander. So 7 miners to 6 right now. Double war for both players. I don't know, there's some Necrons. I don't know why he hasn't moved yet. He's got to be building up towards this gold up at the top, but...
Yeah, Tiburon's an interesting map in terms of when you move your MCV. A lot of people do stretch. Battle Lab is out for Dazzle, so it's quite an early Battle Lab. 3 minutes on the clock in RA2 is pretty early.
Pretty impressive. Yeah, you got to have the eco for it. And right now... 4 wars? Oh, Necrons, your eco, your poor eco. Is Dazzle a Spire?
It's a radar out now as well. It anticipates their Marauders that are coming as well. Desperately needs to get a ref onto the next patch, but yeah, like you say, his eco is slowly going down. He's just about managing it for now, but it isn't going to be long before he struggles and needs another miner out for sure.
Yeah, why is Necrons running away? He could have engaged that. Ed making blasé comments about his inability to create action on this map. Clearly, he's never seen the Dazzle and the Necrons play, because this is non-stop action. Ed is not a fan of Tiburon.
Really like Dazzle's build here. He's got the oil purifier as well. He's on the next batch of ore. He needs to move a couple of miners on the left-hand side, but apart from that, it's a pretty good build from Dazzle. I like what he's done. His eco's managed really well as well. He's on 5K.
This is looking like a Euro Revenge eco, honestly, to me.
Yeah, he's playing some nice stuff here. The flat track's out. It's loaded with Deso, so that's gonna be the play from the Necrons. His eco is still managing for now. He's not doing too bad. He's what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miners for 4 war factories.
Oh, he deployed. He under. Walked out the Desos. Oh no! Excuse me.
Does get some joy, not that much there. Power drop on the top side, which is AFK.
Good heavens.
Power drop there. That could go on the cliff, and that could do some work. That would probably be able to reach that ref if that went on the cliff.
Yeah, and the radar, mate. And the war factory.
Yeah.
And if that was Yuri's Revenge GIs, the rest of his base, because, you know, Yuri's Revenge GI AP.
Yeah. But that could swing the game massively.
Yeah.
In Dazzle's favour, we could get that. I would like to see Necrons go for a pre-entry sentry here as well to help against the Mirages, but he is struggling, so he's got 2 ore patches that has completely run out now, which is a combine of 6 miners on, so he's going to have to sort his miners out here pretty fast. Push on the right-hand side. Rockies are in place. Lovely Rockies.
Yeah, I mean, those Mirages are micro pretty badly. I'm not going to lie to you, Dazzle.
Yeah.
But the Rockies really saving things there. And I think
the side goes down as well. He just runs all of them over. They're not deployed, so completely forgets about that. He'll be annoyed, Dazzle, once he sees that power drop goes down and realise the joy he could have got with that. So the Necrons does move his miners now, so he has 4 miners onto this new patch. Obviously 3 of them or so are on them gems.
Top right, that ref, sorry, is going to go down. Rax is going to go down. Oh, okay, no, not quite. And then gets out of there. I assume there's Desos in, there's Flat Track.
Yeah, that's a really important ref though, that map. Really important, because he has to rebuild that refinery there as well. It just slows down what he's doing in his next place. But yeah, that's an important ref. Rocky's going to come in again.
Mr. Razzle Dazzle here on 10k in an RA2 game. 10k in RA2.
Yeah, Blazer, you can. You can, Blazer. It's very, very rare. I think I've maybe seen it once.
This is not the good version of the map. The good version of the map is the old version where the water went all the way around. On the bottom right, there was a tall bridge. I believe.
That is a lot of Mirages.
That is a lot of Mirages. I want to see Prism Towers. More Prism Towers! No!
Oh, let's get a pop. It's going to end up pretty even in the end.
Yeah, because he drives over his own vessels!
Yeah, he's just going to lose all these rhinos now if he's not careful. Yeah, a lot of them rhinos are going to go down.
Just attack, move your way forwards. I think with rhinos it's not actually worth running away against mirages. You might as well stand and fight.
Exactly if you
the same. Run away, you're guaranteed dead.
Yeah.
Without getting any damage.
Even if you get 2 mirages and lose 8 rhinos, but you've got to lose them anyway.
You're going to
take a couple with you. Yeah, I agree. I really agree. I see that so often. Dassos are out again. Needs a sentry. Does hold though comfortably here. No issue here. This is a decent game, to be fair. It is a decent game.
Dazzle not running away. I mean, Dazzle's doing a good job. I want to see Harris. You got 18k, Mr. Dazzle.
Yeah, at least be careful of these Desos though. The Desos are killing his own tanks. There's one Rhino that's on 1 tick of health now, which has come out of that war factory. He's just sat on radiation for so long. So yeah, I like the power drop in the middle, even though it's probably not going to get any joy. But it's a nice little power drop in the middle. I like these little choke points that the allied players can do. Miners though are going to go down, and that's big miners. So that's 1, going to be 2, should be 2, should definitely get punished for a second. And back on the right-hand side, Necrons is broke. He needs to get a ref next to that barracks. Just on the screen there, you can see where that flat cannon definitely get a ref there. Power drop as well on the top side.
And double war goes down. So, clearly, Ed was absolutely right. No action. We're less than 10 minutes into the game, and no fights have happened yet. We see Dazzle on 4 war factories. And, the NAGI! I want to see Harriers to deal with these Desos.
AFK miner on the right-hand side as well. These Rockies should be going to work. These Rockies should be keeping busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dazzle in a really comfortable lead now. He's just playing against 2 war factors with an allied player that's on 5, and that's Rich. Yeah, it doesn't matter even if he was just building straight Grizzlies here, or what he was building. I feel like Dazzle played this really well. His build was very nice. He got to the Mirage just quick. I don't really think there's been too many obvious mistakes from Dazzle.
No. I mean, those Deso bombs on Dazzle, quite frankly, I've never seen anyone deal with Deso bombs quite so well. And now he's walking Desos.
Yeah, he still has sort of 5 miners active on the left-hand side that are mining a complete new patch as well, where the Necrons, he does have 5 as well, but he's struggling with his eco. Dazzle had such an early oil purifier out, and you can see why his eco is doing so well.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at, what are we looking at? 10 miners for Dazzle? No, less than that for 8. Only 8? Okay, Dazzle's rapidly burning through his cash now. At an alarming rate. Oh! Oh! He got japated! That was...
Yeah, man, sometimes when you see players like the Necrons here using the Desos the way he is, you see some of the higher level players. I mean, obviously Latov is an obvious one that stands out, that just use Desos so well, and they just make Desos look so overpowered. But yeah, not always the easiest tool in the world. And just a few times here, the Necrons has been caught, you know, using the Deso in his own units and not really getting any offensive value.
Yep. Hey, MJ. MJ, you see we're streaming on YouTube at the same time. Oh, what was that? No! Necrons! Behave!
Are you told to stream on YouTube by MJ, or was that something?
No, what I actually mean is, for the purpose of Twitch, I'm definitely not streaming on 2 platforms at the same time.
Obviously, yeah, obviously. Was you prompted to make any decisions?
No, I didn't. I'm too lazy to edit YouTube videos, so I thought for tournament stuff, I will stream to YouTube, so I don't have to do any video editing.
Nice.
That's GG. Emily, I'm posting YouTube videos. Look. Don't work harder, work smarter. I understand. Dumbass. Shut up, MJ. Jail! You're drunk. Go home.
Nah, it's fucking 7 in the morning here, bro. About to tee off golf.
I forgot you ended up. I forgot you're one of those people who likes walking around, playing with other men and hitting little balls.
And holding the shaft, yeah.
Oh, gripping that shaft tightly.
Yeah, I was just joining, just hoping I'd like interrupt a really important shoutcast. That's all.
Nah, nothing. No. I mean, it is a tournament game, but we're having fun and games here, man. Having fun and games. Dazzle takes.
And that's Lloyd, the other professional caster.
That is the other. That is
professional. I like that. Good use of the word professional.
Yeah.
Well, actually, sorry, I shouldn't have said other. I should have said the professional, and you're just like a drunk pro-caster. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to tee off shortly, but I thought I'd jump in and say good night.
Oh, okay, mate. Well, I'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully, I might get a game in the morning. I don't know.
Yeah. So in about what 18 hours ish, I might be on the piss and jumping on and being really annoying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, 18 hours. I'll be on the piss as well. I'm going to see Hotwire. We're gonna get pit and we're gonna get drunk.
Good shit. Well, you get stuck in, bro.
Excellent. I'll see you in a bit then.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Enjoy. Top left versus bottom right. MJ, why does YouTube lag? What is this? Top left versus bottom right. Top left is spot 2. Bottom right is spot 4. 8. Ed, isn't that like Argentinian football or Brazilian like football?
What?
I don't know. What's Ed saying?
Sue is Cristiano Ronaldo celebration, isn't it?
Oh, is it? I knew it was a football thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was Messi, so that's why I thought it was. Wait, which one's Brazilian?
Messi is Argentinian. And
Argentinian.
Portuguese.
That's what I meant. Ah, yes.
Oh, we don't like Argentina.
No, wait. Ronaldo's Portuguese. I thought it was Spanish.
Yeah. No, Ronaldo's Portuguese.
Okay, that's why I thought Brazil because they speak Portuguese. MJ, I don't care about football. I care about important things like women.
We don't like Brian because he supports Celtic.
He supports Celtic.
Yeah, we don't like Brian.
Okay. What about Rangers?
We love Rangers.
Okay, we love Rangers. Yeah, go Rangers.
A parrot. We love drugs.
No, don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay. So we have Dazzle 2, Necrons 1, Allied versus Soviet again. See a nice game in the last one. I like this map as well. Another good map as well.
Yes. Excellent map.
I'm not sure if this is still. I think this got removed from Yuri's Revenge. I might be corrected, but I'm almost certain this has been removed from Yuri's Revenge.
I wonder why it got removed. I thought they just put...
My initial reaction is probably some Soviet players and Allied players moaned about mags on this. Is what my initial reaction.
Oh yeah, you can just make it Allied versus Soviet.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. I think that's quite a cool thing to go around about some maps as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have too many maps in Yuri's Revenge that you can play Allied and Soviet, otherwise it avoids the point. But you definitely can have 3 or 4 in a map pool that no Yuri's allowed.
100%.
Soviet going on the press early. I like that. I think Necrons should be doing that. I think, last time maybe give Dazzle too much respect, allowed him to get a battle lab and an oil purifier or anything really happened.
Yeah, oil purifier on this map is quite scary.
There's a drone out that goes in as well.
Gets in. Oh, and the forward runners, Grizzlies have been killed off. Dazzle on 4 miners here. Pillbox does go down. Can Dazzle do anything to hold? Not looking good. No! The man did the wrong ref.
Oh, nice from Necrons. That was nice from Necrons. So he clicked the Grizzly as well. Didn't get too greedy. That was really good from Necrons, to be fair to him. That was really nice. I like that.
No, the dogs! Oh,
yeah.
dear.
And on the back of this as well, the Necrons has moved his MCV again as well, so he's not staying still. He's not thinking I've won the game. I can just keep pumping Ridos here in this GG. He's keeping active on the back of this. Needs to deploy his MCV, but yeah, the Necrons, unless there's a miracle here, he wins this game and ties the score at 2-2.
Yeah, it really would require a miracle.
And an AFK power drop goes down as well for Dazzle, which was next to the War Factory and a ref, and it's still a pretty important ref, and obviously it's the only War Factory. So yeah, if Dazzle would have seen that, he could have maybe gotten himself back in there. If he'd killed off the War Factory and the ref, he could have got himself back into it just for maybe a split minute or 2, but he doesn't. So
no. MCV over on the top right now from Necrons. And Dazzle right now, I mean, he's in such disarray. He's got Chrono Miners jumping all over the place.
yeah, and he puts a defensive power drop down as well, which in most situations would be pretty nice, but in this moment of the game, it's just not enough.
No. Box is going to go down as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Dazzle just quits any sort of moment now, to be honest, and just says, yeah, that's enough. Kind of like throw the white flag in, the white towel, get me out of here, let's go again.
No, just act like the French.
Yeah. We love getting a dig in.
Yeah, we do. Bloody cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Right, so. Come on, Dazzle, it's time to go to bed.
Elite Rocky comes out. Still a flak there, though, unfortunately. Elite Rockies are so good though.
They are. Oh! They got a black track. Elite Rocky's like, oh, I've got you, bitch. And this Harrier hardly ever used.
Yeah, that was nice from the Necrons though. I like that from him. It was early aggression.
Absolutely.
But he didn't. You know, it's easy just to go early aggression as a Soviet and think, you know, just put the pressure on and overwhelm the ally player. But he did well. We didn't overcommit on the MCV. Got the job done. Score is all tied up at 2-2. This is a really good matchup between two players. Pretty even leveled, as even skilled as well. That's nice. Dazzle calls GG as well. So who, Matt? Anyway, who officially put sort of all of this tournament together? A combination of Berg, Steve.
So I believe, I mean, I was looking at this earlier. So sponsored by, so Berg I don't believe is running the tournament. Sponsors are Monster, Norb, Larry, Turbo, Jared, Muri, and Sander. So shout out to all of them. They're sponsoring it. I believe Steve is the big boy. Yeah.
Nice.
I believe he very much sorry, Pirate. I believe he's thrown sort of $150.
Yeah, respect. These tournaments for me, I wanted to do a similar things in New Year's Revenge, but once you start thinking about doing a tournament and organising things as well, like it's such a ball ache. There's so much time and effort and arranging things. So yeah, respect to the parties that have put this together. Like I think for a long time, like an A and B class tournament has been needed. You know, the best of the rest, that sort of thing. We see so much of the S class players, Marco, Legends.
Yes.
Yeah, the S class players, Marcos, Legends, Latovs. You know, we see them all the time. You know, there's a time where even on Yuri's Revenge, Andy and Legend were playing every other day, and Marco and Legend were playing every other day. So kind of that best of the rest, you know, who are the best players apart from the S-Class players. It's a really nice tournament. Is there a lower bracket for this, or is it just...
No, alas, there is not.
That's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing. I mean,
it keeps the tournament flowing, right? We do quite often see tournaments just kind of dragging on, especially with the lower bracket.
I agree.
So it is quite nice. Oh, Dazzle hasn't gotten his top oil.
They sent the engine the wrong way, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he realizes. Yeah. But has the Necrons? He's done the same thing. The Necrons has done the same thing as well. They've both done exactly the same thing. Both now walking past.
What?
Yeah, but the Necrons has done the same thing. Yeah.
Love to see shoutcast and match those noobs. It's so rare to have noob games. Maybe tomorrow late afternoon, Granny. I will ideally do some noob shoutcasting. So we have a... Oh, Ivan, thank you very much for a raid, sir. I don't like the new map. I don't like the map pool. Too many new maps. What a... Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How can you not like new maps?
Yeah, new maps are nice. Keeping it fresh. Keeping the players on their toes as well. Otherwise, players get to know the builds inside out on some of the other maps as well. Yeah, welcome to everyone from Ivor's stream. So Ivor playing some QM a little while ago, some pro matches as well. There's Ivor's made, I don't know if you've seen that, he's made for the Blitz maps you can always see on one screen, and he's made a new map called Carnival, which is you know, a lot bigger. First time he's done it, and I think he was maybe slightly a little bit apprehensive at first, thinking would it work. But it's given the Blitz a new life as well. So lots of new players coming over to the scene still as well. And because he's obviously got the Yuri's Revenge and the RA2 series, which means there's players from the Blitz that are filtering into RA2 and Yuri's Revenge as well.
Which is what we love to see. That's what we absolutely love to see. We love to see transitions. Oh, the oil in the top left! Gonna go down! Faster than cheap. Okay. I didn't use my new skins. Not for a tournament match. I do want to. I have got them installed. I've got the I don't know if you saw, Martin made a skin pack, which makes units look like Red Alert 1, or like gives them a color scheme like they would in Red Alert 1. So I really want to give that a try. I wonder whether for Kirovs it might be a little bit too much, man. But apart from the giant red cigars, I do want to give it a try, just not for a tournament.
So right now it is the Necrons who's up on 1 miner. There's a lot of Desos out as well. There's been a flak track that's been loaded with Desos. He's got a couple of Desos still back at his base. The Necrons has lost that oil, so as the game goes on, that will be a better thing for Dazzle. But at the minute, he's pretty chilled. There's obviously a couple of choke points here on the bottom side, which is hard to engage in.
Ah! Yes, Dazzle absolutely dominating right now.
Oil on the left-hand side. That's a decent oil as well, Matt.
No oil left. America has the oil.
I feel like the Necrons is on a timer here. I don't think you can push in here, but there's a Desos.
I'm not sure that was a good Deso there, Necrons.
No, I think he sat on his own radiation as much as Dazzle his radiation.
War Factory went down.
I think Dazzle could just take this.
Base.
Yeah, I think Dazzle could just take this fight. I think yes, they are Rhinos, but just going there grabbing them. The tank control's really poor as well, coming across that cliff as well. Needs to be careful, Dazzle. His own tank's coming across that cliff. He pushes him back. A lot of smoking units in there from either party. There is a battle lab on the back of this from the Necrons, but yeah, Dazzle just says, you know what, I'll send this downfield.
No Dread. I mean, Icy is not going to be enough, I don't think. Oh no, the miners have been TT'd.
Yeah, sorts it now. Yeah, it does sort it.
Are we going to see any Dreads? Probably not. Oh, we are. Good heavens. The Dread will do something. I want to see Dazzle just going for the final punch here, though.
Yeah, the nice thing of what the Necrons has done, though, is he's got a Deso on either side. So he's kind of saying to Dazzle, if you push in now, I'm just going to drop a Deso right on you. Which Dazzle says I'll accept, because it looks like he's just going to push in anyway. He needs to deploy that Deso does. But might gobble up 3 miners here. 2 or 3 miners easy. And they go on to the power. I'm not sure about this from Dazzle.
Grizzlies guy pretty quickly. Oh, but the expansion from Dazzle's going to get a scrappy game. Oh, Dreadnought in the bottom. Going to take out the airport.
And Rocky should do work. So the power goes down from the Necron. So he needs to rebuild that nuclear reactor. But I feel like once he rebuilds it, he's then in a slightly better position. He lost sort of 7 or 8 Grizzlies for the power. Not sure that's the best trade in the world.
3 of the miners are AFK
though. Dread takes down an oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, the miners AFK is a good shout. That's huge. Necrons is struggling for his eco now.
An IFV would be nice there, Dazzle.
Gets the nuclear reactor back on the field. There's a tank. There's a destroyer out. Sorry. Okay, takes a couple of Rockies with him. The Dread will shoot. So 3 Rockies go down from that Dread shot.
Oh, Kane does not work for RA2 mode. Interesting. Okay. So this expansion up at... Oh no, that Death is still deployed, man. On the left hand side. And
yeah, with 3 AFK miners.
Yeah, and the Rhinos are continuing to drive across it. Dread went down. That was never an all-purifier.
Both players are really broke. The Necrons obviously does realise his miners now, so we'll get them to work. There'll be a 2 or 3 that are long distance in. On the top hand side, he has got 3 miners as well. Both players have lost their power drop. I've lost their oil on the bottom side. The Necrons has lost his oil on the top left hand side, while Dazzle still has his. And there is a Mirage or 2 that's now in his army as well for Dazzle.
Dazzle really used that barn to help defend against the these Tessos. Nice.
That barn. Yeah, that barn is nice.
Sending in the fodder first.
Oh, nice, Desso!
The first Desso bomb that Necrons gets to work.
Very good, but it's still even though. Still not much in this.
It's still even.
5 runners versus 7 grizzlies. A lot of smoking units. The defensive power drop comes in again. And remember, Dazzle still has the extra oil over his opponents. So while the both players are running dry now, or the Necrons on the left-hand side, you see.
Wait, how did Necrons get 5k? Is it just the mine? Just mine?
Yeah, he's got four miners up on there, and he's got 3 miners, which at one point were long distance in the middle of the gems. Now there's only the 1 that is, but he is mining efficiently where. Dazzle is literally mining nothing. He has to get a ref on that top side and be brave, otherwise he's going to lose this game. This is Necron's game. For sure.
Now it is very much Necron's game, yeah. Dazzle has... Okay, that mine's not AFK, but they are mining. Dazzle getting money from the middle of the map. I'd love him to... Necron... I'd love the Dazzle to sell the naval yard as well now.
Yeah.
And the IC is there. It is GG's. Yeah. That was the right decision there, chump.
Nice play from the Necrons, though. Nice play. Lost that oil early as well. I was concerned once he lost that, but yeah, nice play. It does look like he's improved his gameplay a little bit since I've last seen him.
Don't know why you quit. He didn't realize how far ahead he was. Getting boring for others. Dazzle. Dazzle.
The Necron says, I don't know why you quit. No, I think Dazzle.
I think Dazzle had lost, but you never.
Yeah, I couldn't see a way Dazzle was going to get back in that. To be honest, he had no money. He was out tanked. There was a nice C on the field. The Necrons were still mining some gems in a big patch of ore. Couldn't really make a case for Dazzle there. Yeah, Root also raided as well.
Thank you very much, Mr. Root. Oh, dear. So what are your plans for Friday night? Gonna go out, mad lads?
No. So I was gonna go to Cambridge tonight for the weekend, but it just turns out that I'll just go there tomorrow.
God, why on earth are you going to Cambridge?
Ipswich are away at Cambridge tomorrow football, so yeah. So I'll get a 7 a.m. train tomorrow. I'll be in Cambridge just before 9, and then I'll be on the beers at sort of 6:30, 7 in the morning tomorrow all the way through. So.
At 7 in the morning.
Oh, I'll have one when I wake up. Yeah, just to settle the nerves down and be drinking on the train. Yeah, and I'll be out in Cambridge until 4 o'clock in the morning. That'll be like an 18 hours drinking session tomorrow.
Christ.
So that's why, like Sunday, I'm supposed to play just for kicks in Yuri's Revenge at 6 o'clock at night. I'll be like a.
What do the Cambridge students feel about football that's taking over the pubs?
Cambridge is obviously a really, really big city, but the football following in Cambridge is really small. Cambridge is just not a place for football.
No.
Obviously Cambridge is a really big city, but they only get 6,000 at home. When you compare a place like Ipswich, which is just the same size as Cambridge, we get 27,000 at home. So yeah, Cambridge is just not a football place, is it? It's lots of students, lots of posh people, that sort of thing.
Lots of posh people.
Well, it's reasonably in it. It's south.
I must admit, the nightlife there is absolutely shockingly bad out in Cambridge.
Yeah, but there'll be 1 or 2 18, 19-year-olds about, and that's all we need.
Oh no! Oh, Grim. Why you got a girlfriend? Haven't you?
I bet she's in the other room.
What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Yeah, he says, looking over his shoulder to double check.
Yeah, oh God, she literally got me spot on. Literally just what I've done, yeah. Literally scanning the room. Let me get a drink as well so I can scan.
Yeah, I'm going to get my bottle of wine.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Kane.
Yep. RA2 trash. Ah, one of my hands. Okay.
Dazzle goes to Sove. What are you doing after this map?
After this, I can keep streaming, but I will need to eat at some point.
What are you gonna eat? A Burger King or a McDonald's or a Subway?
I don't know. It was Pizza Hut last night. It was Greg's this morning.
Yeah, Greg's is pretty up there with the top tiers for breakfast.
Yeah, Greg's breakfast. I'm not gonna lie, and like for the price as well. Like it just can't be beat. Like a box of 4 donuts and 2 bacon rolls for like £9.
Yeah, the box of donuts I saw you eating did stress me out a little bit because you were eating a donut with a fork, which I understand because you don't want to get like.
Well, exactly. I'm streaming, right? Like it was mid game.
Yeah, but I still want to see you there with your fingers.
No, I want sticky fingers. Well, I don't want sticky fingers on my keyboard.
Yeah, I wanted to see it though.
Nah, dude, that's why I never have sex on my on my gaming chair or over my desk.
Yeah,
I don't want to get bodily.
No, it's not because of anything else you just said.
I don't want bodily fluids over my PC or my keyboard. Fuck.
Yeah. When you bring a bird round, how many girls have you shown your channel to? Is that like a go-to
I've shown
thing,
my channel to a great many girls.
I can imagine you have. Like, do you know that I run Fortune Chaos?
I made a girl very happy by shouting out her nephew on stream. Not that he knew the game at all, not that she knew the game at all, but he wants to do music live streaming. And
nice.
And I told her I did it streamed, and about a week later she messaged in Twitch chat saying, "Can I get a shout out for so-and-so?" So I was like, absolutely, I know exactly who this person is asking, and I know what I can get out of it. So I gave him a shout out. She was very generous in her when she thanked me.
Yeah.
Right. Oh shit, I need right.
Okay. We got 3-2 to the Necrons. So the Necrons is on a match point in the A-class tournament here, and it is Soviet versus Soviet, which will be interesting to see how the Necrons find that. Is that a better thing for him? Would he prefer to go head-to-head with a Soviet versus Soviet, or does he prefer playing the Allied? We'll find out. Both players stretching into the middle. Miners are still coming out for both.
Yep.
Players.
Identical build so far. Oh, we have a service depot.
Yeah, defends the drone as well. Defended the drone on the bottom side, so Dazzle's drone does go down. Service depot preempt to come out already, but doesn't mean he can get a ref down further ahead.
What's Dazzle building? What is
drone
Dazzle?
goes down for both players.
What is Dazzle building? A ref? Okay, that took a while.
The Necron's looking pretty comfortable for me. I like this. Rhinos are coming out for both players now. So the miner count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the Necrons. And just a 6 for Dazzle. So Necrons has a better amount of miners here. He's one up. Press on the left-hand side. There is one miner that's pressing in. Oh, doesn't want to lose that. Doesn't want to lose that. It's going to be close. Does save it. Oh!
He kept moving, it would have lived.
Oh my god, that's big. That is really big. 'Cause that was on gems as well.
Yeah.
That is a really big moment in the game now.
So right now we see just 6 minus for Necrons. Although I say no, I'm actually quite happy that happened because I want us to go to 3-3.
Yeah, interesting that Dazzle is coming back to get that ore back at his base rather than continuing to stretch. It's not always the worst thing, but a lot of players are more happy to keep stretching down to the further ore.
Yes.
Further ore, sorry.
Yeah. Right now we see 7.
AFK miner there for Dazzle. On the right hand side we have an AFK miner.
Oh no, Dazzle! Why?
Oh, that is big, that AFK miner. Dazzle has a decent amount of rhinos here, although the Necrons of the defensive hold should be okay. But
okay, Dazzle building in the wrong direction now. Why is he so far behind? He can't build. Oh, he can't. He's not going for a base walk. He's got 4 walls. Ah! Okay. This is interesting. Necron's now on a timer. We now see Necrons in the middle. And Dazzle, excuse me, in the middle. Necron's unable to really push this at the moment. Multiple miners being dragged down. Dazzle needs to ref out AFASP. Or ASAFP, excuse me. These miners are going to supercharge Dazzle's eco. We want to see maybe a double wall build down here. Hey, Klepto! How are you doing, baby bug?
if you were the Necrons now, would you dispute the other side of this, or what would you do, Matt?
I think you have to. I really don't like that there are 4 miners on that ore patch.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dazzle's going to start being exceptionally aggressive. And there's this forward war factor as well, which neutralizes the reinforcement advantages that Necrons has.
Get on the right hand side is nice though.
Oh, how did they get there? They're being attacked from behind. Nice split. Can't believe Dazzle didn't see that.
That's why the Necrons needs to be doing now. Can't just sit here and say, you know, let's just
he's
have
going to lose the
for
eco war.
2 minutes. He needs to try and split things up and try and do things, move his MCV. I'll just stay in here and just saying.
Yeah, he's out ward now. It's now 6 wars to 5.
And Dazzle's got a lot of dog fodder in the front of there as well. But his tanks are being wrapped around that cliff. He needs to be careful. They're engaging now. What do we think, man?
He needs to prime a forward war for a bloody start. But he should be able to take out Necrons on weight of numbers. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's fine.
Nothing myself. Yeah, weight of numbers.
GG.
GG is cool. Oh.
And I think that would be frustrating for the Necrons, because I don't think he'll be leaving that game not knowing what he done wrong. He'll know that he had a decent start, decent open. He lost that miner early, which I think was really big, but then he just allowed Dazzle to just do what he wanted when he wanted.
He was winning the game until Dazzle moved to the middle, and then it was a draw, and then Necron decided not to contest, and then it was a loss.
Yeah.
Really, I think is what we can say there. And I believe this is the first time. No, Root versus Jared went all 7 games. Marsh versus Cruiser went all 3 games, 7 games. Ed versus Luke went all 7 games. Okay, so it's not the first time, but it's the 4th time out of the entire tournament that it's gone all 7 games. Reconcile by Dylan. Oh, look, it's Klepto and Berg in chat. Brothers United. Klepto, how's life? Life is fine. Excellent. Excellent. Life is fine too as well, Klepto. Life is fine. Lots of streaming recently. I want to stream some Age of Empires at some point. Not tomorrow because I'll be drunk, and not Sunday because I'll be hungover. But Monday, Age of Empires. Finally, after a year and a half of saying I'll stream Age of Empires, I still haven't played anything more than the tutorial. Yeah, AoE4. I bought the game when it came out. Then said I'll play all the campaign on stream, not multiplayer, campaign. I love the history stuff. And then I only played the tutorial. I haven't played the campaign. So, okay, Dazzle going to go down? I would have built a drone if I was Necrons. Oh well. Yeah, Klepto 2 is always the best. I'm surprised that Dazzle didn't drive to the top right. I would have done that given that I was Soviet. Nope.
I didn't realise Reckonal was an RA2 map.
Yeah, I think it was originally a Red Alert team map.
Yeah, I just always know it for Yuri's Revenge. I didn't realise.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously prefer Yuri's Revenge. It is the better game.
But this is pre-captured on an RA2 though, right?
No, it's not pre-cap.
I thought this was pre-captured on an RA2.
NG comes out.
The difference in build, Dazzle takes the ore and the Necrons takes the big
Yeah, it should be the other way around. Should really be the other way around, I think. Excuse me.
Dazzle needs to sort his miners. His miners just chronoed all the way to the far right hand side, now coming all the way back. That's quite a lot of mining time that's gone to waste. It's quite difficult at times to micro the miners. They are a nightmare for our life, but yeah, where possible, we need to keep an eye on that. So he needs to get a ref onto the bottom left side next to the war factory, which he'll be fully aware of, and then he can match the gems.
Yeah, I mean, these gems from Necrons are just going to absolutely blow up his economy. I don't know why Dazzle not got right. Gauge! Oh no! Paradox. Yeah, maybe not the worst thing in the world. But this is going to be hard for Dazzle to push through right now.
Battle Lab comes out from Dazzle. That's interesting. What do you make of that, map?
Sorry, say that again. I was entirely distracted.
So the Battle Lab comes out from Mr. Dazzle here. What do you make of that?
I think it's going to be disastrous from Necrons. I think Dazzle's use of mirages has been, frankly, exquisite, and expert, and on a map like this, I think mirages with the speed, he can start doing some nice splits with them, get miners, sit them on the cliffs down in the bottom left. The
MCV move from Dazzle is nice here as well, but the only thing I would say, I wouldn't have minded seeing a
he got drowned!
I wouldn't have minded seeing a preempted Prism Tower before he moved, even though I think he is okay in that spot there, but I wouldn't have minded seeing that, but he doesn't...
Dazzle! Fuck me, that was close.
Yeah. There is a Deso flat track coming as well. And I'm just wondering if I can see any Rockies on the field. There's no Rockies, no Harriers.
No Rockies, no Harriers. I really think Dazzle's lacked a use of Harriers. I would love to see more of them.
Yeah, and when you're on 13.5k, you've got to be spending that money. Yeah. 2 Harriers, 7 or 8 Rockies in this army, just helps as well. Push things back. An offensive power drop on the top side as well. That could do a lot of work. That's an important ref that he's going to get.
Nice, he gets the ref too.
Yeah, right, important ref. War Factory now comes down, so he'll need to build another ref up there. But that's a decent ref as well. That is a decent ref.
So Dazzle needs walls now. In fact, I want Dazzle. You know what? I actually want Dazzle to build an ore purifier before he takes those gems.
You want him to build a what?
Ore purifier before he takes the gems.
Nah, see, I disagree. I want to see Dazzle build a war factory before the gems.
Okay.
I think his eco's fine.
Yeah,
I want to see him build a war factory.
War factory, then ore purifier, then ref. Yeah. Certainly not the ref like he's done so far.
Yeah. He needs some Rockies in here and Harriers and things. He can't just play this with... He deploys. We'll get out of there, but we'll take some chip damage.
No, don't engage, Dazzle! No!
The Necrons now can just keep walking. I mean, there is Rockies in the field. The Rockies have got to come over and try and support and help, but there's no Harriers or...
Okay, Necron's running away might have just actually saved him.
Oh, he gets another deploy again. It doesn't get loads of joy, but it gets equally some more joy. The Rhinos can take a little bit of damage from there. There's a lot of Rhinos. Reinforcements are coming in. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4 war factories versus 1. The Dazzle has money. He's had money throughout this game, but he just doesn't have the production anymore.
No. I mean, he's on 2 wars now versus 4. Necrons hasn't deployed his MCV up top. Necrons could end it now, but don't know. It's just been a bit sloppy from both.
I think that Necron should really try and end this here, because the Dazzler's eco is booming now. It has been, but it's going to really boom even more in another minute's time.
Well, yes, he's going to run out of ore. He's going to run out of ore in a minute's time, mate.
Yeah, he will run out of ore. By the time he run out of ore, he's probably going to be about 18, 19k.
Yeah.
And he still can move, and he can still move miners back to that ref as well. But I'm just saying, he wants to just be careful. I think he just go and end it now, otherwise. Necron's eco should get going again. It was broke for a little while, but now he's on a fresh patch of gems, and then he's got a huge patch of ore as well, which Dazzle has miners long distance to now. But game is not completely done yet. Necron's in a good position here, but this is not completely done just yet, I don't think. Not completely. Nice prism.
No power.
Ooh.
Power drop's gonna come in. Oh, you sneaky boy, Dazzle.
This is good from the Necrons. Doesn't need to push into 2 prisms and Rockies. Got to push somewhere else. And the Necron could just turn here and fight this. He can deploy them Desos as well. There we go. Got to bring the Rockies in now.
Interesting defense. So many of those runners are smoking, but that's just not enough for Dazzle. Necrons is gonna push through despite the Rocketeers. I think that's gonna be game now.
I think I'd be frustrated if I was Dazzle. I don't think that was a very good last show from Dazzle. Like, I thought he was in quite a position at some time, but
yeah, I think that was very impressive.
For me. It was just a lack of air. Like, there was just,
yeah,
just didn't
the Harriers.
Yeah. Kind of like the Necrons just said, like, nice one, yes, you've got loads of Mirages, but if you're going to let me do what I want, I'll just load up a load of Flax with Desos, and then I'll just drive them into your Mirages, and then what you're going to kind of do, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And kind of that happened. Yeah, nice play out of both of them. Don't think it was the highest of games that we'll probably see. But equally at moments, both players playing well. The Necrons look like he's improved since I've last seen him. I normally only really see Necrons in Yuri's Revenge, which is quite rare. He's obviously traditionally more of an RA2 player, but yeah, it looked like he played some nice stuff. It's wonderful to see some Allied versus Soviet, and we had 4-3, which is lovely to see. We don't like seeing games that are 4-0, so respects of both players, and the Necrons takes the win.
Yeah, very impressive from Necrons there. Very impressive. And indeed from Dazzle, I must admit. I'm not sure we've got to have anything else particularly lined up right now. Unless anybody wants to jump in right now, then I will call it here, unfortunately. Give me time to eat. Have a sensible bedtime tonight.
A sensible bedtime.
Sensible bedtime. Shut up, Kate! Love you, Kane.
What food wise have you got coming?
I know. I'm thinking about fish and chips. It's Friday after all.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not a massive fan of fish and chips. Like, fish and chips for me is good. It's nice dinner, but I'm not like, I don't get excited about fish and chips though.
No, you know what? And all jokes aside, a battered sausage is I actually really enjoy a battered sausage.
Mm.
Yeah.
Battered sausage is decent, yeah.
Deep fried, but deep fried sausage. It's actually lovely. I had pizza last night, so I can't have pizza again. So I don't know. We'll see. I might have a kebab. I might get a kebab.
What do you have in a kebab? What do you have in a kebab?
I don't know, as much meat and as little green as possible.
Oh, see, I'm a doner kebab, loads of salad, no tomato, hot chili sauce.
Yeah, no tomato is always good for me. That's how I like my burgers.
No tomatoes.
But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I might wait a while. I might have a late dinner. Right, I don't believe there are any other. I don't believe there's any other games to play. There's no one else streaming. I'm not going to stream anymore. I don't believe there's anyone else streaming. What was the score? Zane, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll find the score. Dumbass!
Okay, bro. GG's, I'm out then. So thank you for having me again as well. Well played to both the players.
Well played to everyone. Right, I'm gonna go raid my favorite stream / raid. Well, not my favorite.
Gonna be a bird.
It might be. She's absolutely lovely.
Cat stealing a song.
I bet I'm banned already.
No, it's Fluffy Space Cat. She's British.
I'm probably banned. Probably already joined a round of being banned. So.
So
gotta wait. Let me see.
Oh, Tweener? Tweener streaming?
Tweener's quite good to watch. Oh, who?
Tweener, you're re-streaming my stream! Oh no, wait, that's Osama. That's Osama. That's right. Alright, okay. I saw A-Class Tawny in his stream title. And I was like, the mother is streaming my stream. So, anyway, here's Tweener, boys and girls. Go give him a follow. I'm not actually following him.
Disappointing.
There we go. Go break his stream, boys.
All right. Catch you in a bit, Matt. Have a good weekend,
Catch you later, mate.